Welcome to my channel, Storytime Astrology by Andrea, where I share my collection of astrology books that I've acquired over the last 20 years. Growing up in my house, my mom would always ask, what's their sign? What's their birthday? Astrology is a fun way to learn about the people you love and about yourself.
I'm so excited to be sharing this book with you today. It's definitely one of my favorites, if you can't tell. I purchased it 20 years ago. I've used it many a times for a reference. I have a girlfriend call me and be like, I'm dating this person, and I'd say, what's their birthday? And I'd look them up really quick because it's got every single day of the year in it. Every single day. So you can look up that birthday and it tells you all about that person, about their astrology and about their numerology. It's called The Power of Birthdays, Stars, and Numbers, the Complete Personology Reference Guide. And it's written by Safi Crawford and Geraldine Sullivan. Like I said, bought this 20 years ago, bought it in a bookstore called Bookman's. And I was going to school in a small college town called Flagstaff, Arizona. And I'm so thankful that I bought this book that day. It's like I said, it's been an amazing reference, and I just love it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. I have a goal, and my goal is to get through every single day, make a video about everybody's birthday, every single day of the year. That's my goal. So I hope you enjoy the book as much as I do. All right, April 6th. We're going to be talking about the birthday of April 6th and how it can influence your personality. So if your birthday is April 6th, it means that your sun is in Aries. So you are an Aries sun sign if you are born on April 6th. Aries is represented by the ram. This here represents the ram's horns. And if you are born on this particular date, it means that your decadent is in Leo. So your sun sign is broken into 3 decadents. They're always going to have the same matching element, which is in this case fire. An Aries sign and a Leo are fire signs. And your mode is cardinal. Cardinal signs are the go-getters. They're the instigators. They like to get projects moving and projects going. They can get restless if they're sitting still. And they like to be the boss usually. So that's the story on the cardinal signs. Aries in general are just very independent. They have a ton of energy. Just endless energy usually. You usually aren't going to find an Aries sitting on a couch all day. That's very difficult for them usually. And they tend to be very good entrepreneurs, and because they are so self-motivated and excuse me, and so independent, and such hard workers. So I think there are probably a lot of entrepreneurial Aries out there for sure. A little bit more about Aries. They are the first sign in the zodiac. They're a cardinal sign and a fire sign, as we've mentioned. The ruling planet is Mars. The body part is their head. And keywords to describe them is energy, activity, and leadership. And I do have a video that explains all about just the Aries here. I read this area here, so you can look into that and if you'd like. And then here it says Aries is the leader, the enthusiast, the pioneer, the warrior, the daredevil, and the competitor. If you're born on April 6th, it means that you are born under a fixed star. And the fixed star name is Syra. It's also called Alpheratz and Caput Andromeda. And the constellation, it's part of the constellation Alpha Andromedae. It's applicable to the dates of April 2nd through the 7th. And its description is a blue, white, and purple binary star located in the head of Andromeda. So how does this star influence your personality? It says Syra signifies good relationships with others and popularity. It bestows a harmonious nature and benefits from good social connections. This star can also grant honor and wealth, cheerfulness, optimism, versatility, and sound judgment. It warns, however, against being too outspoken or taking popularity for granted. Linked to your sun's degree, this star indicates that usually you can achieve your heart's desire as long as you are clear about your objectives. Sometimes after you obtain what you want, you are at a loss at what to do next. However, since one of your natural attributes is knowing the right people and being at the right places at the right time, this state does not tend to last long. Positives are warm heart, joy, popularity, attractive personality, and negative is self-conceit and excess. So more on just the particular birthday of April 6th. We just read your fixed star and how that influences your personality. Let's see how the birthday of April 6th can. It says daring and ambitious, yet sensitive and charming. People with this birthday reveal a mixture of idealism and realism. Although you are socially inclined, never far from your mind is the need to balance your high ideals with an inherent practical sense. You are therefore able to utilize opportunities to the best of your abilities. As an Arian, you are determined and pioneering with initiative and drive. Although you can be quite independent, you may prefer to work with others rather than work alone. Although at times people and events may cause you to become too intense, avoid being overly sensitive and isolating yourself. Usually, through partnerships and associations, you come to realize your great potential and can benefit financially through team efforts and cooperative endeavors. The sub-influence of your sun bestows an originality and a love of freedom. However, being boisterous and unruly or going against other people's wishes can also cause you stress. You may have to overcome tendencies such as moodiness, impatience, or stubbornness in order to truly benefit from collaborative work. With your powers of perception and intuition, however, you often develop a humanitarian view and an objective judgment that helps you understand people and what motivates them. After you reach the age of 14, when your progressed sun moves into Taurus, there is an increasing determination to acquire financial stability and material success in life. You may want to be closer to nature from this time. This influence continues until around the age of 44, when your progressed sun enters Gemini. This is a turning point that accents the growing importance of communication and expanding your mental interest or learning new skills. From the age of 74, when your progressed sun moves forward in Cancer, you will find a greater awareness of your emotional needs as well as an accent on your family and home. So this next paragraph is going to talk to you about your secret self. Leading a well-balanced life may be the key to your happiness. Although many lessons revolve around your work, it is also important to avoid becoming stuck in a monotonous routine. Through developing other interests, hobbies, or travel, you can expand your horizon and explore other opportunities. Since you are highly imaginative with a creative flair, one of your challenges may be to put those big dreams of yours into action. You possess an inner nobility that particularly shows through when you are in a position of leadership or responsibility. You take your work seriously and operate best when given free rein to work in your own individual way. If you become anxious, you may have to overcome a tendency to withdraw rather than share your problems with others. By learning to examine all facets of any difficult situation and compromise rather than play power games, you are more likely to get positive results. Although outwardly sociable, at heart you may be reserved and sensitive with an unseen inner strength. All right, now we're going to talk about work and vocation. I'm going to work with this April 6th birthday do well with? It says, whatever career you choose, you will need a balance between your active, pioneering practicality and your sensitivity. Your greatest success may come through working in partnership or as a part of a team, and may particularly draw you toward careers such as public relations, diplomacy, negotiation, or representation having to do with foreign places. Alternatively, you may desire activities that benefit others and so be attracted to charity work or working with the disadvantaged. Whatever you choose, you have the ability to work hard, and this will bring its own rewards. You are likely to possess a natural talent for buying and selling and banking, as well as being an excellent agent. If attracted to public life, you may do well in career. Excuse me. Excuse me. In career, politics, or public service. Creative talents and remarkable visionary sense, you may particularly manifest in the area of acting and photography, as well as writing and other aspects of the arts or the entertainment industry. Famous people born on your birthday include magician Harry Houdini, artist Raphael, pianist Andre Previn, writer Bebe Ram Das, musician Peter Tosh, and artist Gustave Moret, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Okay, so numerology. How do the numbers of your birthday influence your personality? Compassion, idealism, and a caring nature are some of the attributes suggested by a number 6 birthday. This is the number of the perfectionist, of the universal friend, and frequently indicates that you are a humanitarian who can be responsible, loving, and supportive. Having a number 6 birthday, you are frequently domestically inclined and a devoted parent. The more sensitive among you will need to find a form of creative expression and are drawn to the world of entertaining or art and design. You may need to develop more self-confidence and overcome tendencies such as interfering behavior, worry, and misplaced sympathy. The sub-influence of the number 4 month indicates that you can be ambitious with an idealistic personality. Original and creative, you can realize your aspiration by developing self-confidence and an independent outlook. Often, you may be drawn to travel or work in foreign places. Learning the art of subtle suggestion and being diplomatic help you to make the right contacts. Positive is worldliness, universal brotherhood, friendliness, compassion, dependability, understanding, sympathy, idealism, domestic orientation, humanitarian, poise, artistic ability, and balance. Negative is discontent, anxiety, shyness, unreasonableness, stubbornness, outspokenness, domineering behavior, lack of responsibility, self-behavior, suspicion, and self-centeredness. And love and relationships. This is how you are in relationships. In love, you are sensual, daring, and romantic, charmer. But beneath that enthusiasm, a desire for settled relationships seems particularly important to you. Once the initial honeymoon period of any love affair is over, you usually like to settle down in a more peaceful and harmonious daily pattern. You may have to avoid, however, going too far in the opposite direction and allowing your relationships to become dull or monotonous. This may cause you to become manipulative or moody with the people you love. Fortunately, you possess a friendly charm that usually draws people toward you. This often guarantees you the affection you need. And over here on the right, it says your special someone. You may have better luck with people born on one of the following dates. So we've got your love and friendship dates. So people that you would tend to maybe have click with more and have a better connection with. And then below that is beneficial, people that are beneficial to you. And then we have your fatal attractions below that. So I'll leave that there for a second, and then you can screenshot if you would like, or make note of any of those dates. And then I'll move up here, and we've got your challenging and your soulmates. Okay. That was the reading for the birthday of April 6th. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, if you could just give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos that I'll be coming out with, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.